Thing heats up, he'll be roaming. Orange set. Merck this play, screen to screener. What a matchup this is.
Ulis got help with the screen and hits the jumper.
And that's where he likes to operate.
Farrell hurries down and fires it. Short trip for the Hoosiers.
That's his game too. He pulls up and drills that deep one. Look at this kid's sweet spot.
Ulis.
Threes in transition, coach.
Pretty good start here, don't you think?
Yeah. Just what we were expecting. Intensity, excitement. Murray. Ulis looks up, sees he's got 5 to shoot.
And Murray wanted the ball. That's a tough settle.
From deep. Wow. The little guy with the big
Nice extra look.
On the corner, again another good look, but it doesn't go for Zeisloff.
That's his game, too. Getting those puppies organized. This is Ulis' time right now. Murray not in the game. Look at this kid.
Something like that?
Yep, he just takes over. He's the walk on that one.
Kentucky fans are up in arms over that.
Nah, they're good.
On Ulis.
Let it go, big guy.
Brian better be careful. Ulis to the far side.
That's it. Set it up.
Yeah, he knew Lee was right there to reject it. Williams, can he hit the three? Nope, rattles out. Long rebound to Murray. We got the 3-on-2 here. Ulis from the wing. And another three for Kentucky. Back to back.
Ulis can do some damage. That's a tough match for anybody with his foot speed for Indiana.
I think you got to put Bryant in screen and roll. Try to go at him on that side of the end.
Well, Ulis off the ball. That little play they love, the little post rubs. Ulis splits defenders. Outside.
Oh, wow.
He is really crafty. Boy, an ankle breaker pull-up. Great balance. The knockdown by the little guy.
Biggest lead of the game on either side. Spin move. Ulis. What a play that was.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is just goes. Bryant with the run and Reed. That's where they're at their best. Yogi dribbles. They dive.
Kentucky fighting for its season. Ulis.
Oh! Big time by the little guy.
You're doing a great job with that institution.
And 1 of 2 for Williams.
You got to make them use clock, and conversely, Kentucky's got to get it quick. Quick hitters.
Ulis.
Look at this dribble drive.
Taking it himself.
Kid is unbelievable.
How about these last 2 trips? Here's the jumper, and finally they hit a shot. 2-pointer by McGrew.
Well, the problem with that clinic, maybe they didn't talk about shooting. They were destructive.
It was all defense.
Ulis.
Good performance here in the first half. Whoever can hit some shots, maybe has a chance to win.
Look at Ulis. Down drive and in.
He does a great job warding. Somebody's got to cut and dive and help him out.
And again, they collapse 2 on him, and Poitras comes over and creates havoc.
He's going to have to drag, dribble, and get it out of there.
Ulis splits him. And Kentucky's trying to pull away and put the knockout punch on the ball time soon. Coach Mass will get his due with one of the epic wins in the history of the game, winning the 1985 National Championship. And what he did building that Villanova program. And his protege, Jay Wright, not doing too bad either. Learning at the knee of Roby.
I'll tell you, talk about that 85 team. Broke my heart, Coach. Dwayne McClain, Gary
Georgetown guy.
Ed Pinckney. A tremendous all-time performance. But Ulis,
it's a positive.
And Murray, nice job defensively to force the turnover.
Yeah, Murray really did a great job rotating.
Ulis up and in.
What a move. Both teams playing a lot of pride right here. It's not going to affect these clubs getting in the tournament. Seeding-wise, it might affect the 3 or 4. And as Reese Davis said so well today on the Game Day show, not much difference there. What a try.
Jones inside, swatted away by Labissiere.
Labissiere with a good block right there, rotating over defensively.
Ulis pull up triple. Got it.
Basketball team, this Texas A&M team. There's no doubt they're a legit basketball team.
That one's short. And Tyler Ulis runs down to rebound on the baseline.
What I love about him, a great balance.
Ulis all the way, trying to do it himself, and does.
He's playing them.
Caruso lost his footing. Tyler Ulis keeps the dribble. And Ulis for the Kentucky lead. Got it.
That's for the
Lead since it was 18-17 in the first half. And Ulis another steal.
Another strip.
And another score.
Get a TO. Make the turn and get called for the block.
And we reset the shot clock for the Wildcats. We approach 11 minutes remaining. Back out to Tyler Ulis near midcourt.
I think it's amazing, man, how you see teams rise and they see the blue jersey. They play at such a level against the Cats.
Briscoe back to Ulis. Now Murray on the baseline, and Collins got right up on him to get an opportunity to shoot. 4 to shoot. Ulis is going to have to put one up from three-point range. And got it!
That's a pretty good choice, right?
Poitras with his face in the towel over there with 4 fouls. Tyler Ulis from the free throw line. Got it!
Oh, big time. This is Gonzaga. They lost to Syracuse by 7.
House in too deep. Couldn't get the layup. And Ulis pulls it down at the 6-minute mark for Kentucky. And he's going coast to coast. And scores!
Oh, what a score.
The rebound. A minute into overtime. No change in the score. 71-71.
Gilder on.
Ulis got an open look. His defender fell down and he buried the three. Here's Murray around a pick for 3. Short got his own rebound though.
See, I think there's something about teams that are desperate. There's Tyler Ulis. They needed that big bucket.
All day long. I don't know what's going to be any different about a bracket show.
You're right about that.
Murray has to get it back up as Gino trying to stay with him. And Georgia has to switch off. Edwards now trying to stay with Murray. And Ulis is open. Gave up a 3. Backs it out with 8 to shoot. And now he will shoot. Scoop shot up good.
What an incredible move right there. He's had a lot of double-doubles this year. Very effective on the inside.
Georgia's going to have a strong cast next year with Maton and Frazier leading the way. Nice drive by Ulis. Not sure how he got that one in.
Good, very skilled. Oh, there is with the stroke.
A steal with Ulis.
Oh.
And he lays it up and in. And the lead's down to 1.
Some help on that baseline to help Ulis and help Murray.
Willis another threat from the outside as a 3-point shooter. Ulis will try a long 3. Got it.
He really improved.
And there's the pass to Maton, and that was blocked by Willis. And Willis is out in front of everybody, but they don't get him the ball. They should have. There was nobody back on Murray, on the Willis, beg your pardon.
They got to find a shot for Murray, too. Get him a little involved offensively. No points here in the second half. Great first half.
John Calipari being as animated as Mark Fox now. These two guys are going at it as their teams are. Ulis, 3. Got it!
Big time shot right there.
Now gets it back to Ulis.
Oh, nice fake.
Got Edwards in the air. Got the 3 in the air. J.J. Frazier. That one saved by Murray. And back to Ulis for 3. Got it!
Get the second opportunity.
Coleman takes it right at Labissiere. A lot of contact. No whistle that time. Ulis. Well, Ulis freezes Norris and takes it to the
shots, or do you still allow him to take that jump shot outside?
I think until he misses a couple, I'm going to let him do it.
All right.
Hall with the block. I'll tell you what, if I'm Alabama, I might let him as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him shoot if I'm Alabama.
Wow. Oh, Ulis!
When he gets it, moves his feet well, stays in front.
Bosson just bumped enough to take that shot off. There's Ulis again. Bingo!
To give his players confidence, that speaks volumes as to the role he plays in leading this team.
You know what's amazing about that clip we rolled is Cal's doing up the button as he's going off and the shirt's hanging out. So Ulis will win a lot of games, but
same thing Alabama
with
did
everything
last night.
that Kentucky has, you know, everything else that they have, the ability to rebound, defend, that'd be tough to beat.
The real guy we haven't talked about at all is Willis. He's coming off an injury, played a little bit.
Clock at 7. Off
off the rim.
So we get a quick start here, and that's one of the keys right off the bat. You can see early on that Kentucky will let Simmons shoot the basketball from 15 to 18 feet away. He's only taken 3 3-pointers this year, so one of the things that they think from a scouting report standpoint is don't let Simmons hurt them underneath the basket. See if he'll hurt you from the outside.
Briscoe bounce pass, entry. Poitras, the senior. Scal Labissiere getting his second start, number 1, pick and roll. And Ulis goes right by him and rattles it home.
Well, you'll see about 30.
All right, I'll go lefty. No.
See how they're giving him that 15-footer?
Yes, they sure are.
They're not even coming near him right now until he starts to hit the few down.
Ulis.
Timeout time, isn't it? Pop game.
Picked off. Here's Derek Willis. Simmons is back. They'll kick it back outside. Here's Ulis. Little stutter step in the mid-range jumper.
That was that, especially him for Kentucky.
Well, John Calipari saying yesterday their problem this year has been inconsistency with the big. No problem with these guys in the backcourt.
I love the.
This is Brian Bridgewater, who's off the LSU bench. Here's Ulis. Crossover. Adjustment. Off the glass. I think.
To a career high in that loss over the weekend. That's not Briscoe's shot, but they do want him to take it if he's open.
Yeah, Briscoe not really a good perimeter shooter.
Tyler Ulis.
He's super.
He is.
Lost a couple of tough ones on the road. That one at Kansas was a tough loss. And the one was taken away from them, I felt. Texas A&M. I didn't think there should have been any technical call on Humphries. He didn't do anything to deliberately or intent try to be unsportsmanlike. He was just a happy camper at the moment.
Wouldn't it be interesting and maybe devastating if that technical call changes the seeding in the SEC tournament? And it will if...
Talking to his guys before the coach comes over.
You know, Shannon, communication vital. Oh, you got a score there. Great defensive play, though. Lee came over with the shot block.
Second of the night for Marcus Lee. Ulis. Jumper goes for Tyler Ulis. He's got it, though, and they'll take that halfway through the first half with only one miscue. And that was hustling for the ball. And a possession error. Ulis for 3 and got it. Might have gotten.
He's having a difficult time shooting the ball.
There goes one on the other end.
Trying to get them back into the dance for the first time since 2012. Ulis absorbing contact, and that puts his own miss.
Player at Purdue, assistant at Purdue, at Kansas, or Illinois State, obviously here. But your team, at least this year, has that reputation. He said, we have nice kids. They're just really nice. A lot of them weren't the best player on their high school team, let alone their AAU team. And they're not used to people coming at them like the target they have in their chest.
Ulis going blank. Pretty easy bank.
All created by Wade Baldwin, moving the ball quickly.
How far has Cornette come? Did not have a single scholarship offer in April of his senior year of high school. A kid who grew 7 inches, 7 over that last year of high school. And then another 2 after he arrived here on campus. This is Ulis, finds his spot. 4th leading scorer among all players in the conference. The ball knocked out of the hands of Roberson. Ulis, tipping baseline for the left.
Wasn't it? Caught it, gathered, one step. That's a beautiful right-hand hook over his left shoulder.
13 and 6 for Jones. John Calipari turning to Marcus Lee on the bench right after that shot went through. Presumably to get Labissiere. 6 to shoot. Ulis. Oh, hitting the fadeaway.
Reset, so Vasan trying to take it against Ulis and company. Well, he got it up there against 3 Wildcats, but couldn't get it to drop. Now Ulis on the other end, causing Alabama fits. I can find somebody else offensively. Humphries again got a piece of that shot by Jimmy Taylor. Now here comes Kentucky in transition. Ulis is going to wait for the rest of the group. And then throw up a teardrop that falls. Rebound. Final minute. Kentucky by 14. There's another teardrop.
Last possession offensively, Tyler Ulis drives baseline. The defense all turns their head to watch, and he sets up his teammate, makes it an easy look. They're clicking on all cylinders, and when they start playing like this at both ends of the floor, just stop. I'm going to
all of that, and then snow by the day after tomorrow. So a lot of stuff happening here weather-wise in the Lexington area.
That's why I'm on the 5 a.m. flight. I got to get out tomorrow night. I'll be at Texas A&M versus Mississippi State.
You can't get there from here. Apparently you can.
Yeah.
Tyler Ulis with a short jumper.
It was against Arizona State on December the 12th.
Humphreys giving Kentucky some good work on the glass right now.
He's going to be a really good player. He's got a lot of ability, just young.
Briscoe here in the air ball chant.
Well, with Caruso out, now Anthony Collins, a fifth-year senior from Houston who played at South Florida, took them to the NCAA tournament. He's the only player on this team that's got NCAA tournament experience.
Ulis puts Kentucky back. Cats, and he'll split between them and lay it in.
Well, I thought Gilder had slowed down too much. I thought he should have just busted it to the rim, but he's so strong. He was able to almost create that contact and then go through it. Back to the elbow series now for Kentucky. A wide pin down for Briscoe, and you know he's not going to shoot it. He's going to try to get to the rim.
Ulis will shoot it. The assist to Murray, and Kentucky back within 2. Regular season championship for the 12th year in a row.
One of the amazing accomplishments in all of college sports, in my judgment, and their home record is ridiculous. It's beyond absurd. I'll tell you what, Kentucky, Big Blue, had better start defensive rebounding because they're giving up. They've given up 12 offensive rebounds in this game and 9 second chance.
Already got 8.
Well, he's a quality player, and he's only going to get better as he learns to find more shots and hunt his shot. And anytime he shoots it, he's one of those guys you think it's going in. He's got a high, quick release. Just a beautiful stroke.
And 6'8", too.
Yeah, he's got everything. Look how far he's playing off of Briscoe. He's basically one big help defender.
Ulis, a step back 3 is good.
How do you do?
They're going to give Briscoe the jump shot. He made a 3 in the first half. He's made some layups, but he's missed all of his 2-point jumpers. Ulis still sliding?
Still sliding and coming up. He never had legal guarding position to establish. And, you know, look, in college, charge calls are given out like Halloween candy on October 31st. And it's not just Tyler Ulis, all that stuff. It has nothing to do with who got. It's just a constant. The presumption is toward charge instead of the other way around.
Ulis, the jumper, saw it. Brown on its feet.
Ulis working off the ball with Collins on him. And Caruso still chasing around Murray. Those two have got to be exhausted.
Shot clock at 6. Floater by Ulis. Got it.
He is unbelievable.
Tennessee, they spread the floor. They don't have size. They're not going to get any taller. And so Rick Barnes has done an excellent job utilizing the strength and trying to exploit individual matchups by spacing the floor and setting screens and movement.
Yeah, I think both you guys would agree that when you're in your first year, as Ulis comes through the ring and continues. And Willis right in the face of Hunter. And here come the Cats again. Ulis.
He completely opens up the driving lanes for guys like Isaiah Briscoe. Third best player right now on this roster is Derek Willis.
To the bench more than usual, and he just plays his game. The guys follow him. If you watch Kentucky play, the 8 other eyes on the court, they're generally focused on Ulis. They're not focused on John Calipari.
Ulis banks it in and gets a foul on Dozier. Kentucky's turned it over 3 times in the last 3 minutes, and they have yet to score next game. And the building coming alive in Columbia. Shot clock at 4 to Ulis. Deep 3. Yeah! Tyler Ulis!
13:34 left in the first half. And really, what could be an SEC regular season defining win or loss for this Kentucky team. Look at where the race stacks up. This team.
Jamal Murray. Do you wonder if they had a little bit of depth in the backcourt where Ulis and Murray could get more breathers, how much better this team could be if they opened it up a little bit?
You know, I think Hawkins' injuries really hurt them in terms of building that depth. Of course, he broke his hand in the preseason and then sprained his ankle and missed some considerable time. He's not a superstar player, but we saw in that Louisville game the impact he can have. And I agree with you, Tom. I think if he plays more minutes, that they can be even better. And these guards are just fun. The team that came into this game 21-3, physical, attacking on the glass.
And they'd shot better than 50% over the previous 2 games. Better than 48% from 3. Single digits on the shot clock again. Back to Ulis. 3, 2. NCAA tournament, but their roster got turned over. A Florida State team that they should have faced in an early season tournament, but the Seminoles lost. A Memphis team that was without Austin Nichols, and now Josh Pastner's squad is really on the ropes. And a Drexel team that had Damian Lee at the time. As you saw in the last matchup, he has just 7 here today. Ulis for 3. Of course he did.
Deontay Mason. Here's Ulis against Frazier, the 2 guys we talked about. Briscoe not a threat as an outside jumper. Ulis in the paint over Frazier, 2 little guys.
He didn't lead in any of those categories.
That's crazy, isn't it? And Kobe, I think, had 19 last night and had a little minute or so where he hit 3 threes in a row. So the old man can still play. Ulis got the roll. Another try. Still another. And now Ulis the rebound. Ulis behind the back against Frazier. Pull up 15 foot a little bit. That's not the guy to take the shot. Humphreys with a block. Out of Dede. Ulis around Frazier. Up and in.
Space. Not only did they get in space, they had no idea where he was. And there's 3.
Steal by Ulis. He goes in and lays it up. Man just back to where she's at once right now, I would think. Marcus Lee, the outlet on the rebound. Oh, nice crossover by Ulis. And he got the basket and one.
Underachieved till this point, but Murray certainly not among those players. He has been sensational.
He is tough because Allen, I thought, should have kept the ball at the other end and gone to the rim. Sucked that defense in. This is their little weave. Turn the corner. And then ball screen at the end. Lee.
Ulis second in the SEC in assists. That time, call is his.
Against Bobby Huggins, West Virginia team.
There's Kayvon Allen, steps in with 3.
Nice check out.
Nearly followed his own miss. Here comes Murray for Kentucky. Ulis off the dribble.
Always.
And the younger brother Bryant. And the assistant ADs at Missouri. Isaac Humphreys coming in for Labissiere, who had to leave after only about a minute to swallow up that play. Ulis, and he's headed to the free throw line.
There you go.
Benny Smith, same spot. Back of the rim, no rebound pulled underneath by Labissiere.
And the fans,
the mock cheer from these fans.
Well, they've been after him, John in particular, to rebound. If he does that, that's that 4th dimension in his game.
Labissiere recently went 3 full games without pulling a single rebound. Resulting in that kind of mock cheer from these fans.
That'd be like you go 3 weeks without lamb chops. Oh, yeah, it's possible.
Briscoe outside Ulis, 1 to shoot. And 1 in.
Physical play with touch.
Chioza absorbing contact, unable to bank it in.
Now, Ulis wants the ball to make a play. Look at this kid. Fakes it, drills it, soft. Feathery.
This team's been up as much as they have been today so far.
Well, you mentioned the slippage in those leads, too. You get concerned on that sideline.
See Labissiere struggling again. No points and 3 personals after that last sequence. 13-point game with 2:16 to play before the intermission.
And Briscoe real quiet. They lay off him. He's a great driver.
Zigzagging his way back.
And just being mentally tough as well. And I think that's what they're trying to incorporate in this game. I mean, Cal's not going to let you sleep on the couch. With a weave, occasionally a run out, turn the corner. Here it comes.
Wildcats in no hurry, still 9 to shoot.
He likes to dance between the defender and the post rub.
Ulis from 3, splash.
It's the first opportunity for Kentucky to get out in the open floor and run, unable to finish. They got to try to speed up this game right now. I think the tempo's a little slow.
Ulis for 3. That is allowed and well. Minute to go in the half. Ulis, great drive for the little guy and kicking out to the shooter. Mastella at least 1 3-pointer in the last 13 straight games, and the big one a moment ago has given Tennessee their first lead. Poitras lost the handle going up. Got it back though. Out to Ulis. He'll try a triple. Got it.
But a really good job by Derek Willis to be there and help side defense and sit on that spin.
Ulis driving on Mason off the glass and good, and Kentucky on top by 1. Kansas on top, 12 minutes in. Ulis pulls up and ties the game.
It's himself able to steal a lot of minutes for Perry Ellis on the bench with those 2 fouls.
Ulis got Graham in the air and knocks it down to tie it again.
As well as Carlton Bragg has played all season long, and in this atmosphere, with this big time of game, that portends some great things in the future for that young man, because he's got a lot of ability.
3 for 3, 6 points. Ulis gets the bounce. Ulis now.
Investigation of how you can be 209. Remarkable.
And 6 of the 9 came relatively early in his tenure. In the last 149, as Ulis knocks down a floater. Right. And Ulis now into double figures. Bragg. That jumper wide left.
And one that he can make, but a little bit too early in the offense.
Ulis again. What a game he's having. He's got a double minutes after he was sitting. Kansas did great, but Kentucky closed the first half very well on a 17-6 run. They've got a 6-point lead as we go to the second half.
Well, Bill Self stole a lot of minutes with his best scorer, Perry Ellis, on the bench, so as not to pick up that 3rd foul, but he can still be aggressive to start off. Got a switch. Now he's on Ulis.
Ulis had a great first half, and he picks up right where he left off.
And Derek Willis was right there to try to block that shot. What an amazing play by Devontae Graham.
And you'll be seeing that one later on tonight. That's a gimme for SportsCenter. Mason on Ulis. Mason trying to keep his hands off and doesn't want to pick up a cheap foul. Ulis another jumper.
Well, you had better stay up.
Ulis again. He's got 21.
Tyler Ulis has played every single minute. Do they have enough gas left in the tank to pull this off?
And still no Briscoe. Hawkins in the game. Ulis, what a play.
He is unbelievable.
Victory over Kentucky as well. Just a great game and a great atmosphere tonight as Ulis knocks down a late 3. So he's
here in the first half. Almost got the steal. Wright takes it strong, lost it to Murray. Murray on the push. Finds Ulis on a 3. Got it.
High school in Detroit. Leads this team in scoring in SEC games. And as you would expect for a player from the Detroit area, tough kid who comes to play every night and defends well. Missouri's going to zone here, try to slow Kentucky down.
Pinball action, kicks back out. Ulis on an open three. Kentucky is raining and suffocating in the early going. Missouri's going to stay in the 2-3 zone, try to pack it in. Can't let the little guy split you. He just split right. Murray stops and pops it up there, gets his own rebound. Can't allow this right there. That's unacceptable. And Kim Anderson is going to substitute.
He didn't shoot as well because he was trying so hard to rebound. He's hoping tonight he can put together a solid game on both sides.
Laura, great stuff. Right now it's going well for him and everybody in white, including Ulis, who now has a... Ulis from 16. He makes it look easy.
Larry Conley, just a quality guy who, as he told Laura, and you see him next to Tom Hammond, who also was an announcer, still is with NBC Sports, but those two guys worked together for over 40 years. It's amazing. And he's back tonight being honored as they celebrate the 50th anniversary of Rupp's runs.
Ulis remains silky. I look to you for those answers.
And the answer is Schenectady, New York. How about that?
Who?
Schenectady.
Wow.
You know Schenectady.
I can honestly say I've never heard of that hometown. Ulis on a runner. He's just inventing shots.
Yeah. The zone is designed to shut that down.
Ulis gliding into front court. Another runner. My goodness. He just...
First team foul. He's one of those tenacious players, plays hard. He's a blue-collar guy, very tough. Kevin Stallings told me on the phone, he said, really plays hard. Great effort guy.
That's a guy who his development came on as a result of Cornette's absence. Good trap on the baseline. Briscoe kicks it back out. Plenty of time on the shot clock at 10. Ulis going to work from downtown. Here.
Unbelievable. Coach Calipari, what a job he has done since his arrival. There aren't many guys who can handle this job. He was one, and certainly Rick Pitino did a phenomenal job here.
There's Willis. Kicks it out to Ulis.
Good defense right now by Vanderbilt, communicating, trying to help one another.
Ulis on the drive. Floater is good.
There's a lot in him of Frank Kaminsky, what he had down there in Wisconsin. Not as good as Kaminsky, obviously, yet.
Oh, Ulis!
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Great report, Kaylee. Cornette back, manning the defense. Murray off the miss. Got a shot back.
Got a shot block on with Damian Jones. They had 8 of them in their last game.
Boy, Ulis.
Thursday and Saturday becomes a real problem if you lose that first game. But psychologically, if you win that first game, it gives you a big lift, especially if you win it away from home.
Off the Fisher-Davis miss. Ulis, mid-range maestro. Nations and high fives and dabs and dances. Business-like handshake. Let's get to work. You all for that, Dick?
Yeah, they've gotten to work here. Kentucky's gotten to work. John Calipari's got them playing really at a higher level after that loss to Humber. He caught their attention. I mean, this is not a vintage super Kentucky team. Let's not make, something bigger than what it is. They're a good basketball team, but this is not a great team.
Ulis. Boy, he's got power, steered, and pointed second half. He's got 13 in the game now, Dick.
Well, what happened right there, too, he took advantage of the fact that Poitras, with the foul situation, was right next to him, and there was no way he was going to try to challenge him. See, but right now, you got to make something happen with your defense. They're zoning up right now.
Briscoe with a dish to Ulis on the wing, and hope the wireless on the bus keeps working.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They feel a little better because they're coming off a win. I believe that'd be George Mason. But really, to all the people out there on the Eastern Seaboard, don't get behind the wheel and go out unless you have to. Be safe. Just weather, the acts of nature are nothing to mess with. Where I live, we had a tornado there just recently, and 2 innocent people lost their lives.
Amen. Ulis and Murray running the show.
Well, Ulis and Murray showing that they're one of the premier backcourts in America. think of great backcourts. I think certainly of Kansas backcourt, Oklahoma's.
Ulis again, man, he's in a nice rhythm off that.
47 seconds to play in this first half. With an 11-point Kentucky lead.
Because of the struggles at the offensive end, Arkansas hasn't been able to get into its press and have any kind of effectiveness with it.
Ulis with the three.
No made three-point shots by a team that shoots 45% on the season.
Bell's led the team in three-pointers each of the last 3 years. And there's Ulis.
LSU, for Vanderbilt, for Georgia to a certain extent, and now needing to make up ground in conference play. This opens the door of an opportunity to get a quality road win, really, especially for Vandy, at Texas, and then Georgia at Baylor.
And Iowa State at A&M as well with that challenge. And here is Ulis, and count it.
Ulis and the way they performed tonight. Willis once again, concerted effort at the defensive end, rebounding the basketball, altering shots. And for Skal Labissiere, this is one of his better games in recent weeks and maybe this whole entire season.
Harris with the rebound, and he misses. Tigers crashing the glass. Ulis back the other way, uncontested jumper. Butter. They won't get it off. They barely do. As Bowers had to let go of one at the buzzer. Ulis with the foul line jumper, good.
It was not a good shot by Murray. He's trying to make something happen, and he does it right there defensively.
They give it right back, and Ulis gives Kentucky the lead. Shot clock for Ulis. Missed it inside, got it back. Come on. Oh, the smallest guy on the floor. The shorter Ulis, not Briscoe, turned the corner. Got blocked by Poitras. Poitras was waiting on. Lang stayed down on defense. Perry calls out a set. Ulis got the switch with Harris now. Tough shot, but he made it.
And around the zone, they work.
Good patience by Kentucky against the zone.
Now some penetration by Ulis, and Tyler's just going to take it himself.
Any of the conferences in college basketball.
If you haven't seen Texas A&M, you'll see them next Super Tuesday nights. Sean and Shannon and I will be there for that one. And as Sean said, tomorrow night on ESPN2, Ole Miss against Ben Simmons and LSU. We'll be in Baton Rouge tomorrow night. Here's Ulis, wide open three, got it.
A beautiful move by out on the perimeter and then taking his opportunities when available and being unselfish and making the right reads to his teammates against the zone.
He didn't have the greatest game last Tuesday at LSU, but then he came back in the Alabama game, had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, played pretty clean ball, and that's what he's doing here again tonight. 10 on the shot clock. Tyler Ulis penetrates and throws up the teardrop that falls.
Well, a good start, though, for Lee. Back-to-back rebounds. He had the offensive end down here that gave him the second chance opportunity, then gets the defensive opportunity. So little things like that, you start to energize yourself a little bit, start to become a little bit more productive.
Murray got an open Ulis on the wing, and he buries the three.
Tate said it's going the other way. Don't anticipate the call. You've got to make the play.
Mississippi State still looking for an offensive rebound in the game. That's amazing. Ulis pull up from 15, got it. 8 turnovers. Ulis, they just left him open and he buried it.
Didn't want to.
I was doing the same thing in Baton Rouge at the time. And then it was so good you couldn't go to sleep.
Then you didn't want it to end.
Well, this one was good at times in the first half. Mississippi State made a couple of runs after Kentucky had gotten up by 12, which is where they are right now. Off the window by Tyler Ulis. Little hang time.
Ulis, nice. He got pulled. That was right after Kentucky went to overtime against Ole Miss in the SEC opener.
They had some battles there. Ulis knocked it in.
Nice run out by Blakeney.
Well, it is amazing, Brad, how often a bad shot leads to a layup on the other end. A bad shot is the first pass in your opponent's fast. That's the fact that he was a 6'9" high jumper in high school, an excellent athlete, but he talked about his ability to hit a perimeter shot. He hasn't been doing much of that, but knocking 2 of them down in this game, he's proven that he can do it.
He had 2 all season and 2 tonight. Now Ulis scored. Second difference on the shot clock and the game clock right here.
Now, what you want to do if you're LSU here is play good defense without fouling. You do not want to foul here. Probably going to get a run-out ball screen. Poitras looks like he's set to come out and set a screen.
6. Ulis a 3, and he got it. Beautiful shot by Tyler Ulis. Big as an LSU Tiger, 11 points and 10 boards. And the lead is back to 10, in fact, at 64-54.
Went from 4 to 10 in a hurry, didn't it?
Sure did.
What a great offensive rebound that was.
Yeah. Ulis on the dribble with 10 to shoot. Gets it back and lets it fly. Big 3.
They just don't need it. Boy, what an effort from LSU. On the glass, to out-rebound this team by double digits.
Tyler Ulis, great reverse layup on the baseline. Water gets in the act. Ulis again off balance.
Their new building next week, and we'll have more on that as we proceed through the evening as the Rebels turn the ball over on their opening possession.
And now look here, Matt, they've already changed. They got a bigger body on Tyler Ulis this time down the floor.
And it is Perez, and the basket by Ulis.
Changing defense once again.
Ulis being guarded by Kiello now. Kiello, the 6'9" stretch 4. Ulis goes by Moody, pulls up the mid-range jumper and knocks it down. First 4 minutes.
On that play right there, Moody was involved in another pick and roll. They switched it.
Kiello misses the 3, and the rebound controlled by Poitras. Ulis on the drive with the left hand, and it rolls in. It's the Cardinals last Saturday. Moody off the iron, and Poitras another rebound. He's got 5 boards and 3 points. Gets it back. Thought about a 3.
It's a little bit of a dangerous time right now for Ole Miss.
Ulis and 1.
The most glaring thing is it's not going in.
Other than that one, Coach, that was great analysis. I figured that one out. Ulis, layup.
Well done. Team basket right there.
Just the second basket for Saiz, who averages just under 12 a game. He's got 4.
Change defense. Looks like a little 1-3-1. Ball gets thrown to the corner.
Ulis. Nothing but net. Ulis drives and flips it up there with the right hand. 7 games. That appears going to fall by the wayside here, as Kentucky has been in command since early on. Ulis fading away.
The injured Isaiah Briscoe.
Nice closing from Murray. He really gets in the lane.
Poitras for 3. No good. Lee with the offensive.
Good job. He screened them in.
Ulis from up top. It's good.
Makes one, misses one. For more on that style, let's go to Dana Jacobson. Dana?
Yeah, Tom, you mentioned it. Rick Pitino didn't really have to sell his player on it. He showed him the video of Rick Barry, and then he said people will pay attention. His free throw shooting percentage is up. He shot 60% this summer playing with the FIBA under-19 team.
And he was really evolving as a player during that tournament. Ulis.
Ulis getting into the lane has really done some nice things early. Settles deep.
Way downtown.
Wow.
Calipari said today he's had a couple of good days of practice. Hawkins is in as well for the first time for Kentucky. Johnson comes in for Louisville. Here's Ulis right to the rack. It's off the glass.
Well, he beats you out.
He said that he called Ralph and asked if he was interested in coming back. And he said, yeah, I'll give it a try.
Ralph came back for the close. His son did a great job at Seton Hall. Kevin. 10-2, I believe they are. This kid is on fire. Why not?
Each team with 7 turnovers. Ulis brings it up, covered by Trey Lewis. Ulis right to the rack, off the glass. It's good.
You think he's been in trouble?
Yep.
Mitchell, what a high-low that was.
Well, Rick Pitino has been raving about Mitchell and how well he's played and the kind of spark he's given the Cardinals.
That's what he does. He brings a lot of excitement to the floor. Aggressive play, strong, too.
7-point game.
Even though that middle's open, it's who you put in there that's a decision maker.
And right now, Poitras is more of a decision maker than Labissiere. At least it seems that way.
Right. Well, you got the 2 bigs in there. Neither one's a decision maker. How about this setup? How about that? It's hurt them, I think.
Absolutely. Damian Lee, by the way, for Louisville, 23 points after that last made 3 to make it a 1-point game. And it's all part of a 9-0 run for the Cardinals.
Keep them outside here. Don't let them get in the lane. Conversely, that's what you would like to do if you're Kentucky.
Shot clock down to 5. Ulis, he'll launch it from way downtown.
Look at that shot.
Nice attack at the rim. Loving it, believe. Ulis, quick outlet. There's the leave into the corner. Ulis, jumper for Kentucky.
He is fun to watch too. Be an issue for Kentucky.
Tip, Lee's got it.
Nice job.
Gets it to Ulis. Yes. Here's Jamal Murray from way outside.
Number 3. How about that, kids?
Just short.
That became a tougher shot.
Thomas is claiming he was fouled in the play. No call.
Well, kid, he's carrying him, isn't he? Ulis again using your Kentucky, though. Desperation release.
That was Keita Bates-Diop with that one. Back to a 9-point game with 5:38 to go.
Now, they now know their defense can do a job, but they've got to ring the bell. Free throws are goals, Kentucky, in order to set that D up.
Murray. Oh, nice hip check by Thompson.
Look at this kid. Whatever you want, right? Turns the corner, knows when to pull up.
Create momentum, a dunk like that makes everybody a little excited.
Holder airborne, a little bit too close, batted away. Loose ball picked up by Kentucky and Briscoe. Ulis attacks, he lays it up and in.
Transition cut. I like the toughness I've seen already out of the Arizona State kids. This is a tough place to come and play. People get intimidated coming here.
Murray off the fake. Here's Ulis. Shot clock down to 11 now for the Cats.
Holder's doing a good job staying in front of Ulis.
Another 3, and there's one.
I would be there tonight to see those high school stars.
I'll bet you would. Holder with a jumper from short range, and they just can't hit anything in the second half.
Can't make shots. Kentucky putting a lot of pressure. They're in an attack mode here in the second half.
Let's go to the baseline. Reversing. The swing for Ulis. He's open from 3.
He'll be joined by Kirk Dez, Lee, Tom Rinaldi, Sam Ponder from the College Football Hall of Fame in Atlanta for the first time. Rochelle drives, gets his shot blocked. Mayo misses the follow. And the rebound is Poitras, his 5th. Ulis goes around the Lee screen. Bring you that one. In traffic, Ulis. Poitras misses the shot, but another offensive rebound. This time pulled down by Jamal Murray. And
over Ulis with a tough baseline J.
He's a nice player and is going to be very good. Freshman from the Bronx. He's got strength and speed. And he's not afraid out there.
Humphrey's getting a lot of minutes for Kentucky, trying to deal with Tony Parker. And there's that inbounds play from Derek Willis. He took Willis out, and he brings Alex Poitras back in. 5-point lead UCLA past the midway point of the first half. Good ball pressure by the Bruins, now into the hands of Ulis.
Well, UCLA's defense has been so engaged.
It's a tough jumper, and Ulis will knock it.
Well, this dude can score. He's their leading scorer, comes off the bench. Their sixth man. Orlando Antigua puts him in, and it is instant offense. Unafraid to put him up.
Averaging 13.5 points a game. Ulis will pop and connect. To all. Don't worry, I know I didn't call it, but it counts for 3 nonetheless. Of Kentucky's 27 points have come from freshmen. Those 3 come from
in the backcourt, something that we've seen John Calipari work on here in the early season. BU stays in the man. Here's Ulis from the free throw line. Quick start for UK. The shot clock. For Gorba, no. Ulis, yes. They've struggled to score this half. And Kentucky's going to continue to apply pressure. Here they come on the break. BU just 1 of 6 from the floor this half. Ulis got it! Tyler Ulis with his first to be a little bit more athletic. Bend his knees and play like that, and he certainly has. Ulis takes a long rebound. Numbers for the Cats. Ulis calls his own.
Jumper won't go for Yoho. Ulis, how pretty is that? To the backboard. First shot of the game and first bucket of the game for Ulis. And here he comes the other way.
And the fans just treat them like they're basketball gods, and that the coach's job is to bring them back down to earth.
Right.
Get them back to the basics, the fundamentals, and make them realize that they've got to work for everything because they're going to get everybody's best shot when they play Kentucky. Came in here thinking as a freshman he might be a one and done. That obviously hasn't happened, and he wants to have a great senior year.
Cats trying to get a bucket as they head to the locker room with 10 left. Here's Ulis. My goodness. Look at that, 4 Wildcats underneath the basket.
Talk about coaching effort. We saw it right there.
Poitras put it on the deck. And now Ulis will reset with a shot clock under 10. How about that reset?
Grayson Allen with a full head of steam, rejected. I think it was Isaac Humphries, the freshman from Australia. Ulis got bumped, no whistle, but he will finish. And Kentucky with back in the 80s.
More like disgraced.
Who are some of the other 21s?
Oh, Robert Brickey.
Yep.
Trajan Langdon's pretty good.
Yep.
I've not done the math on this, but I think that 21 might be the most productive number in Duke history. Because everybody's been good, but not good enough to get it retired.
Ulis with a baseline jumper.
Kentucky.
Allen. Too much size, bothered by Lee.
It looked like he got fouled there because Lee brought his arms down. Nice move.
Ulis coast to coast, biggest lead of the night. Just not having the kind of night that he enjoyed in the first 2 games of the season. Although again, the level of competition is much higher tonight, obviously.
Well, he has really struggled, but you give credit to the defense of Kentucky. They've been terrific on him.
How good has Tyler Ulis between this game and the Kansas-Michigan State game tonight here in Chicago? 10-point lead, Kentucky, less than 5.5 to go. But Marcus Lee has fouled out. Isaiah Briscoe's getting a cramp worked on the bench.
This is an important possession for Kentucky. They need a score here.
Ulis throws it up and in. 14.
Not much time to shoot in a horse game, and he's not missing that.
16 for Jamal Murray. A lot of traffic here for Thornton. And it's Kentucky ball.
You spin, the ball's gone. Just a poor decision by Derek Thornton, the freshman. He reclassed. He should be a high school senior, as should Jamal Murray.
Ulis stops on a dime and finishes.
According to the rule now, that should have been something right there. Labissiere comes over and gets his first block and keeps it inbound.
Great job keeping the basketball inbounds after he saved it. Dude blocked it.
How pretty is that?
Smallest guy on the floor, Ulis with the rebound. Here's Ulis off the window. Has 6 points.
A nice job by the defense creating offense, and if you're Albany, you've got to be opportunistic. You've got to take your opportunities when there's nobody back on defense and really look to attack. And Singletary did a nice job protecting because Derek Willis was tracking him down.
That's what Will Brown told us at shoot-around today. He told his troops, anytime you see an opening, you take it to the cup. 5 to shoot. Ulis does it himself.
Get the pass. If you have 2 feet in the paint, you have to get the pass. Escal Labissiere is catching the ball that time. Look at how far off the block he is. He's got 2 feet outside the paint, and now it's a scramble situation. Skip pass, Ulis for 3.
He's just ridiculously chill because growing up, he'd spend winters indoors with his dad Roger learning Kung Fu, learning how to breathe, how to really harness all of that energy and turn it into adrenaline. I'll take some of that, please. Coach Cal told us yesterday, by the end of the year, I want people to say, wow, like they did about Karl Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you what, I don't need to wait till the end of the year. I'm going to say wow right now. And this young man and what he's been able to do and how well he has played.